Long ago, in a lush village nestled by the banks of a wide flowing river, there lived a young woman named Amina. She was known throughout the village for her beauty, grace, and wisdom. Her laughter was like the sounds of 1,000 bells, and her heart was as pure as the morning sun. However, despite her many suitors, Amina's heart belonged to none. She had always dreamed of a love that was greater than any story she'd heard, a love that transcended time and space. In the same village, there was a young handsome man named Kofi. He was strong and brave, with eyes that shone like stars. Kofi was the son of a great chief, but he had no interest in power or wealth. His heart too longed for something deeper, something that could only be found in a love born of something of earth itself. His father, seeing his son longing, sent him on a quest to find a rare and mystical flower that grew only at the very edge of the world. The flower was said to have the power to bind two hearts forever, and the journey would take Kofi through perilous forests, across vast deserts, and over mountains that touched the sky. One day, as Kofi passed through the village on his journey, he laid eyes on Amina. Her beauty took his breath away, and for the first time in his life, he felt his heart stir with a love that was both mysterious and all-consuming. Amina too felt an instant connection to Kofi, though she had never seen him before. She had heard of his bravery and his quest for the mystical flower, and she believed that he was the one her heart was waiting for. After their first meeting, Kofi could not bear to leave without speaking to her again. Amina too was drawn to him, and to spend the next few days together, talking and laughing beneath the wide, starry sky. It was clear that their connection was more than just a fleeting attraction. It was a bond forged by destiny itself. Kofi confessed to Amina that he was on a quest to find a mystical flower, and Amina, though hesitant, felt that her love for him would only complete if she joined him on his journey. The two of them set off together, embarking a great adventure. As they traveled through thick jungles and crossed rivers swarming with crocodiles, they encountered many challenges, but their love grew stronger with each obstacle. They shared their hopes, dreams, and fears, and with every passing day, they became more inseparable. At the edge of the world, they finally found the mystical flower, glowing like a radiant star in the night. But as they reached for it, a great storm began to brew in the sky, and the river of love that ran through the land began to rise. It was said that the river would flood and drown all who attempted to take the flower without first understanding the true meaning of love. A wise old woman who had lived near the river for many years appeared before them. She told Kofi and Amina that the flower could not be taken by force. It could only be claimed by those who understood the true nature of love. "You must show the river," she said, "that your love is not born of desire or passion, but of selflessness and sacrifice. Only then will the river come and allow you to take the flower." Kofi and Amina were puzzled, for they had always believed that love was about giving and receiving, about the beauty of two souls coming together. But the old woman who told them that love was not just a bond between two people, it was also a force that connects all things, from the earth to the sky, from the rivers to the stars. "You must prove," she said, "that your love is greater than yourselves. You must be willing to give up something of yourselves for the other without expecting anything in return." Kofi, moved by a word, immediately stepped forward.
"I will give my life for Amina, for she is the light of my world."
But Amina stopped him. "No, Kofi. Love is not about sacrificing death. It is about life, about living fully and freely with each other." And so they both knelt by the river, and in that moment, they realized what true love meant. It was not about possession, nor about desire to own each other. It was about mutual respect, understanding, and willingness to grow together, side by side, through both joy and hardship. It was about giving without expecting and receiving with grace. The storm that raged above them began to subside, and the river calmed, allowing them to reach the flower. As they took it in their hands, they felt a great surge of energy, an energy that connected them to the earth, to the sky, to the very heart of the world itself. The flower glowed brighter than ever before, its petals unfolding to reveal a radiant light that enveloped Kofi and Amina. They returned to the village where the people marveled at their love. Kofi and Amina, now bound by the power of the mystical flower, ruled together, not as master and servant, but as equals, each supporting the other with love, wisdom, and compassion. Years passed, and their love only grew stronger. They had children, and their descendants continue to tell the story of Kofi and Amina, of how their love bridged the gap between the human heart and the divine. It was said that their love was the love of the land itself, a love that flowed through the rivers, grew in flowers, and soared with the birds. And so, the tale of Amina and Kofi was passed down through generations, a story of love that transcended the boundaries of time and space, reminding all who heard it that true love is not about what we take from the world, but about what we give and how we allow our hearts to grow, not in isolation, but in connection with all that surrounds us.